One mission, one community, one asylum. Good afternoon, Philippines. It's Sunday, December 11, 2022. You are watching ALD ECE News, and we hope you're having a great day here in ALD ECE News Network. This is the National Communication Network, bringing the top stories that are sure with no bias. For the details of our news, Typhoon Butchoy, or international name also known as Typhoon Nepartak, continues to approach extreme northern Luzon. Let's find out the latest from ALD ECE resident, my co-meteorologist, Angel Lorraine.
Yes, good afternoon, Erich. At this moment is the arrival of the eye of the typhoon there in the extreme northern Luzon. So, signal number 2 is still raised in the Batanes group of islands, and the weather will be rough for the next few hours. The threat of storm surge or waves in the coastal areas of the said province is high. Signal number 1 in the Buyan group of islands, so stay I am ready for heavy rain and gust of wind. Due to approaching circulation of the typhoon, it is also dangerous for those with small boats to sail there on the seaboard of northern Luzon along with the eastern seaboard of central Luzon. And it can be seen in the updated forecast track of the Pag-asa that the eye of the typhoon will land in Taiwan tomorrow morning before the exiting the Philippine of Area Responsibility or PAR tomorrow night. And the typhoon will be full again in southern China on Saturday, and it is said that the right eye is expected to gradually weaken. As the movement of the typhoon slows down, it will be affected by the southeast wind, so it will rain in most of Luzon, including Metro Manila, until the weekend. Starting Monday, the southeast will weaken and the weather will gradually improve, especially here in southern Luzon, including a large part of the Visayas. The eye of the storm was last seen at 7 p.m. only in the evening, 150 kilometers in the northeast of Itbayat, Batanes, and its wind is weaker at 205 kilometers per hour near the center and gusts still reaching 240 kilometers per hour. It is expected that this is still west-northwest at a speed of 17 kilometers per hour. It will rain tomorrow in the afternoon in the Ilocos region, including central and southern Luzon. It will also rain in the other parts of northern Luzon in the afternoon. And here in Metro Manila, it will rain tomorrow until the weekend, and there will be rain in the western and eastern Visayas in the morning, and in the afternoon only the western section will experience rain. While in Mindanao, the weather is mostly clear except for light rain in the region of Caraga that is experiencing thunderstorm area.
Butchoy seems to have gone down a bit because at first his track was high, but now it's like he's kissing the Batanes in Itbayat, because in the few hours or yesterday, the movement was really northwest, but now this past few hours, its course is west-northwest or closer to this part of extreme northern Luzon, but we can't see it. And it will really hit, but he will be closer, and the distance from the eye to the Batanes of his weight. But it's good to calm down, even though our compatriots in Batanes are very used to typhoons.
Yes, Erich, but the weak one is 205 kilometers per hour. It's still a very strong typhoon, Erich, because today's gust is still reaching 240 kilometers. So even if the eye will not hit the people in Itbayat, it will still be experienced by our compatriots out there with the strong wind, which is possibly almost 200 kilometers per hour from their place tonight until tomorrow, Erich. But we are concerned about is those who will be hit here in Taiwan, Erich, because I really see here in the southeastern part of Taiwan this eye of the typhoon Butchoy.
Okay, but maybe we should remind our countrymen in Batanes, especially the people from Itbayat and those in Sabtak, because their only sea-going vessels are small boats. And that's not all, because except for strong wind and heavy rain, what we are saying is possible storm surge or a wave, especially in the small islands. There are sometimes the houses, it's already there in the coastal seas because most of them are fishermen. But the main island of Vasco Batanes, there are many portions of mountains, so our countrymen have something to run to. Anyway, be careful because when the typhoon is too big and the wind is strong, it seems to dig up the pipe, so the water rises into our community, just like what happened in Yolanda, in Tacloban, Leyte.
That's right, Erich. And that's what we should remind to our compatriots that not all beaches in the coastal area are prone to storm surge. Just like we mentioned, if your location is high or not as high or as higher than the ocean, the chance of being affected is less when the increase of ocean caused by strong winds. But in some of the islands that are almost equal and their beaches are close to the ocean, those are the areas that prone or more dangerous to be affected by the rise of the ocean due to strong wind. But Erich, except for that, in that area of extreme northern Luzon, the strength of the southern wind will affect the rest of Luzon or almost all of the Luzon. These are the things that can cause floods, Erich. Even the typhoon is very far from here in mainland Luzon.
Just now in map of Lorraine, it's very colorful. It means it's not clear weather. So until this weekend, it's going to rain in a large part of our country. The one that seems to be just a little bit calm is in the Mindanao part of the Caraga area down. Only there is beautiful. The weather is clear, so for those who are planning to go out of town, if it's just a vacation, maybe it can be postponed. It will be rainy because of Typhoon Butchoy and it's pulling the south wind.
Yes, Erich. That's why the red color that you see, that is the strong south wind. That will cause the terrain and strong waves that are already being experienced here in northern Luzon. And there is the eastern seaboard, and it's possible that this seaboard of southern Luzon will also experience strong waves due to the strong southeast wind. And that is the weather forecast for today. Magplano para sigurado. I am ready. Back to you, Erich.
That was the news of truth and accuracy from the ALD-ECE Weather News Republic team. We are hoping everyone is in good condition and also hoping you have a great day ahead. This is ALD-ECE News.
Kilometer in the northwest of it will strengthen the southwest end, so it will rain all boats to sail there on the seaboard of northern Luzon along with the tomorrow night. And the typhoon will be full again in southern sail there on the seaboard of northern Luzon along with the group of islands of the or reefs in the coastal areas. This less when the increase of ocean caused by strong winds, but in some rain in the other parts of northern Luzon in the afternoon. And here, and it will also the beaches are close to the ocean. Those are the I am ready. Back to you, Erich.
That was the news and That was the news of truth and accuracy from the ALD-ECE Weather News Republic team. We are hoping everyone is in good condition and hoping it seems to dig up the pipe, so the water rises into our community, just like what happened in Yolanda, in Tacloban.